Hi, I'm Suneet Mittal for Heart Rhythm TV, filming a segment of HRS at Work today. And I'm joined by Sana Al-Khatib from Duke University, Vice Chair of the Scientific Program Committee. Welcome, Sana.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So, Sana, today I want to talk a little bit about what the Program Committee does. You've been involved with this now for some time and, probably for the greater part of this year. Can you tell our members a little bit about what the Program Committee does?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And thank you for the opportunity to talk to you about the committee. So basically, our main focus is to create the program for our annual meeting, the HRS annual meeting. And so work starts right after the prior meeting ends. And so we start by debriefing, talking about how that meeting went, and then we basically all get together and start working on developing content for the next meeting. And we've been, it's been wonderful to have great members of the committee who are very devoted and committed. And so we have several meetings where we all connect virtually, sometimes for hours, to basically discuss content, discuss sessions for the upcoming meeting. And we have different groups on the committee. We have a group focused on devices, for example, a group focused on ablations, allied professionals, pediatric EPs, so on and so forth. And so each group basically is tasked with creating sessions and, suggesting speakers, topics, all of that. And then we all come together. And it's really wonderful to be able to kind of discuss the different ideas that people were able to come up with and really work toward finalizing the program for the annual meeting. So it's a lot of, it's very interactive, very collaborative, a lot of going back and forth. So, you learn a lot from serving on the committee. In fact, a lot of people tell me that this committee is the best committee that they've ever served on. I definitely encourage people to think about joining this committee at some point.
Well, I think I would echo your sentiments. I've had the privilege of serving on a number of HRS committees, and by far, it was my favorite committee that I've ever served on. So HRS 2024 is just around the corner in Boston, and I know we're all looking forward to it. Can you highlight a little bit about how, you thought about that meeting and what are some of the things you're really excited about?
Yeah, no, thank you. Yes, we're very excited about the meeting. Now the program is near final, and I can't believe that it's actually a month away, so I'm super excited. So we have a great program for everybody, so please join us at the meeting. And there's a lot of emphasis on innovation this year. You'll see that theme from the plenary session to a lot of the other sessions that we have been able to put together. So you'll see a lot related to a PFA in terms of ablation. So we really want to highlight all the novel things that our members are so interested in and wanting to learn about. When it comes to devices, for example, we have a lot of emphasis on conduction system pacing and leadless devices. But we also have other sessions that tackle, health policy, quality improvement, allied professionals. So all members of HRS will have a lot of sessions to go to and be involved in and engaged in. And, the hope is that these sessions are going to be very interactive. I do want to highlight a couple of things. I'm certainly super excited about the innovation aspects. Digital health, AI, but I also want to bring to people's attention that we have some sessions happening Thursday afternoon. The meeting, basically the plenary session, is Friday morning, and that's where the main meeting will start. But we will have some sessions in the afternoon on Thursday for people who are interested. That will be mostly focusing on the business of EP, on remote monitoring, as well as some recorded cases. I know these really are very well received and attended by people, so I certainly encourage you to join. And I definitely want to take a minute to really thank everybody who has been involved in creating the program. I mean, it takes a village, as you can imagine. Yeah. You've been there, And so I definitely want to really thank wholeheartedly all the members of the program committee for all the work that they have put into this I know everybody will be really pleased with the output. And the HRS staff, without their help and support, we can't be here. I also want to really acknowledge all the efforts that Mina Chung, the program chair, has put into the program. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, and I know, if I remember correctly, Mina's super excited about some innovative things you put together related to sudden cardiac death at these meetings. Would you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this is an area that is very near and dear to my heart. And so I absolutely love that, Mina has been so focused on this in the program as well, really calling it the SCA challenge in terms of how do we go about addressing this big paradox in the epidemiology of sudden cardiac death where, the absolute number of sudden cardiac death events happen in people who don't appear to be at an increased risk of sudden death. So we are going to have a few sessions really highlighting those challenges and trying to kind of propose ways to improve survival of cardiac arrest. And how do you identify those patients who are at risk and applying AI, applying, other really innovative technologies there.
So, Sana, today I'm talking to you from Berlin. We're at the European Heart Rhythm Association meetings. Obviously been a fun and innovative meeting, but I think for many of us, HRS is still, an amazing meeting and a premier meeting. And so I guess in conclusion, I would ask is, maybe some of our colleagues are still undecided, may not have registered at the meetings. What would be your advice to them at why HRS 2024 is a must place to be this year?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more, Suneet. Definitely register and come to the meeting. You will not regret it. We have wonderful content, like cutting edge data, content, but also the recorded cases, hands-on experiences for our trainees. Please come. A lot of interesting content that we're going to be presenting. I'm personally very excited about the late-breaking clinical trial sessions. As the abstract chair, that was under my purview. Of course, it was a team effort. We all worked on it together. But I'm super excited about several of the presentations that will be given at the late-breaking clinical trial sessions. We'll have 5 sessions for you, and I know you will not be disappointed. You'll love it.
Yeah, and I heard you got a record-breaking number of submissions this year. Just speaks to the high-quality science. So, listen, I want to thank Sana for taking a few minutes. I'm really excited to see what the program committee has in store for us, and I look forward to seeing all our friends and colleagues at HRS 2024 in Boston in May. See you there.